Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my update video for you guys that I promised. If you follow me on Snapchat, which is at the Heather123, or if you follow me on Facebook, I talked about it on there. My Facebook is linked to my Twitter, so I talked about it on Twitter. So just follow me on social media. Whatever one you have, follow me there. I basically wanted to give you guys an update of what's been going on because I haven't posted a video since I believe January. My bad, a lot of stuff's been going on, so let me just kind of get into it. Okay, so let me start off with work, because I think that's kind of been like one of the crazier things that's been going down. So basically, you guys know that I work a full-time job, and if you don't know, hello, I work a full-time job, you guys. I work a 40-hour-a-week job, and I do that on top of full-time school. I work pretty early, and it's literally pretty much the majority of my day, so by the time I get home, I don't want to do anything with my life, but I have to like do homework and stuff, so that's why it's not like I just come home and I'm like, yeah, let's film a video. I got so much energy, because like, if I actually get up on time for work and I'm actually at work at 7, I'm usually up at like a 5:15ish. And then me, with like the way I am, I don't sleep till like 12 a.m. So it's like I'm always tired. But anyways, I'm not like here to tell you guys about my work schedule. Basically, it's just been really crazy because we actually have client sites that we have to visit, and me working really closely with our solutions architect, I get to be part of a lot of these implementations, and I get to go out and see these clients, and I get to go help you know, transition them to our services and all that fun stuff. But of course, it is time consuming, and it's kind of hectic, and it's like if everything's not what do you call, like if everything's not scheduled out a certain way, then it doesn't work as planned. And so like I've been having like crazy days. Like one day, you guys, it was so crazy, I had to work an 8 to 5, and then I did that same exact day, I came home, I ate dinner, I went to the gym, and then I did an 8 o'clock p.m. to a 12:30 in the morning. So like from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12:30 in the morning is like basically one of my work days. And it was crazy. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like if you guys have ever had the feeling where you literally, and I'm not joking around, like this is a serious thing, where you've just kind of been like sitting there. Like I was sitting in my car, let me just explain it to you guys. I was sitting in my car and I was stopped in traffic, and I just kind of like looked over like where one freeway kind of goes above the other freeway, and I was just kind of like thinking of like the different ways that I could just die. Like I could just jump off the freeway into oncoming traffic and die, because I was so stressed out, so overwhelmed. Like a lot of this stuff was happening while I was getting ready to do my finals. So like the whole entire like implementation was taking place during my finals, and I'm just like worrying about finals, but I'm up at like 12:30 in the morning at a client site downtown Phoenix, like, you know. So it's just like crazy, and I'm not like trying to like, I don't know, put like a soft light over like something like a serious like a suicide or something, but I'm just saying like you get so overwhelmed as a human being, and it's like sometimes you don't know how to handle things, and you really do think about these things. It doesn't make you crazy or anything like that, it's just like it's something that happens, you know. Like sometimes people get extremely overwhelmed. So that is kind of one of the biggest reasons why I haven't been filming. It's just like I've been so consumed in work, and it's just like crazy. But it's great because then I get all this experience, and then I get to walk away with like this awesome feeling like, okay, I've learned a lot of stuff, I've done this, I've done that. Let's jump into school. So like I was saying, I just did a bunch of finals. The beginning of March was the end of 2 of my classes, and these were 2 of the hardest classes that I've had, you guys. Like when I was in my undergrad, I was like, oh, this totally sucks, this is so hard, like how do I do it, how do I do full-time work in school, blah blah blah. Which, don't get me wrong, like I'm definitely not discrediting my undergrad, because my undergrad was hard. Like there was one time when I was taking 18 credit hours on top of working 40 hours a week, and like it was crazy, right? But like literally it's nothing compared to grad school, you guys. Grad school is like a whole nother level of crazy. Like I can't even begin to explain it to you guys. So I have been super consumed with my school life because I wanted to make sure that A, I graduated with honors, and B, I was trying the best that I could, and I was focusing a lot of my time and a lot of my energy on school, because there was a point in time where I wasn't doing that, and I felt like I let myself down. So I was like, okay, you need to focus on school, you need to focus on this, you need to focus. Like, I was making sure that I set like a list of priorities, and like I put school up as like #1 priority, right? Aside from like working on myself and being like a better person. So I like really wanted to make sure that I was trying my absolute best. I'm talking so much with my hands. It's just like weird if I just like sit here. That's why, like, if I was just like, hey guys, what's up? School's a really big thing for me. Like, I don't know if I can like how can I explain this? Like, I don't know how to say it enough to where like school is super important, because I've always told you guys this. Like, if you guys have followed me forever, then you guys know that school has always been one of the biggest things in my life. Like, I'm always the biggest advocate for education, especially for women. Like, please don't get me wrong, guys, I'm totally not discrediting you at all. It's just in a lot of countries, education isn't one of the big things for women. So it's like, I've always been like a huge advocate for like education and making sure that you are the best possible version of you. And it's crazy to me because I actually don't like school. I'm probably on borderline hating it, right? I love learning, I love the idea of education, but I don't really like school. But that's why I had to prove to myself that, hey, like, this is something that I want, this is something that I can do this, and, you know, be one of the first people in my family that's actually like going for like this higher education and this, you know, this degree that is going to mean a lot to me. Like, even if it's not something that I think is like going to be extremely prominent in my field of work, it's something that I needed to accomplish for myself and prove to myself that I could do. So with that being said, I wanted to tell you guys the awesome news. I am actually graduating with magna cum laude. Like, I wish I could just put like I don't know, like fireworks right here or something, like something awesome right here to just like prove to you guys that I'm just like super excited. But anyways, no, like if you guys don't know what that is, or if it doesn't, I don't know if they have those things all around the world. I don't know. But basically, in the honors system, like if you're getting honors for having good grades, depending on your GPA, you have 3 levels of honors. Basically, it's like cum laude, magna cum laude is the second highest, and then it's summa cum laude, that's like 4.0 plus, like straight A's your entire time, which is what I was really hoping for. But I had some drawbacks in life. If you guys follow me on, you know, like certain social media accounts, I did talk about having like some really hard times, and I got my first C, and it was like literally, you guys, it was the hardest pill to swallow, to know that I had straight A's and then I got a C. And then this last semester, my professor gave me an 89. You guys don't even know what that did to me. I'm like, why couldn't it just be a 90? Like, just give me a freaking 90. Like, why an 89? Why do you have to ruin my life, you know? But that's me. Like, I should have tried harder. Like, and it was literally from one assignment. That's what brought me down. One freaking assignment, you guys. So anyways, but I just wanted to share that news with you guys. Like, I am getting summa cum laude. I freaking wish. I'm getting magna cum laude, which to me is a huge deal, and it makes me feel really good about myself. And I guess a little bit of insight on my personal life, just because I have gotten some questions on it. I'm actually planning on finally following the dream that I have been telling myself I would do for the past 7 years. And if you guys have been with me that long, you guys know that it's always been a dream of mine, and that's moving to California. I really want to move to California, and it looks like it's finally gonna happen, and it's probably gonna happen towards October of this year. I know I've given you guys like a little bit of like, oh my god, I'm doing it, la la la, and like I've never done it, so I just get everybody excited. I even get myself excited, and it never happens. But this time around, it's looking like a pretty much like a 98.9% gonna happen deal. So that's exciting. So that's kind of like what I'm looking for after school's over. I want to obviously start working on some certifications, because in my field you actually do better by having experience and certifications. So you can have 17,000 degrees and it won't mean anything if you're, you know, in an interview against somebody who has 10 years of experience and they have all these certifications for, you know, the IT field. So I'm actually currently studying right now for my A+, but I want to start after I finish this last class that I have, because I still have one more class, and then I'm done with school, graduate in May. Hallelujah, holla back, West Side. So no, but in real life here, see, now I lost my train of thought, because like you're getting like Snapchat Heather instead of like YouTube Heather, but whatever, we can combine the two, right? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? I'm gonna have to stop this and look at it. So, like I was saying, getting certifications is huge in my field especially, and so I really want to work on getting my A+ and probably my Network Plus this summer, like getting both of those done this summer, and then obviously moving on to more like Server Plus, and then maybe even some Microsoft certifications, just depending on what area I want to get into in IT, and I don't quite know that just yet because I am still pretty green in the field, but I can say that I am genuinely enjoying the IT field so much more than like web design and development, which is what I originally went to school for. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love like the coding aspect of things, but it's like I really like IT because it's like you have a problem and you have to find a solution, and that is awesome because there's so many different aspects of IT. There's so many different fields and places that you can go within IT, and that is what I just like, I don't know. I'm pretty passionate about it, which is surprising because I never thought that like I would be this passionate about something like this, but I've always been like a secret nerd, and I've always had these like, you know, like ideas about technology and where it could take us and how amazing it is, and it's great to know that like I'm in a field that I think that I could absolutely be happy with the rest of my life. So that's kind of the plan after school's over, is just definitely start working on these certifications, get ready to move out to California, which I really have a really good feeling about, you guys. I think that it's going to offer a lot of opportunity for me, especially because IT is really big out there, like especially like the Irvine and the going up north, like Bay Area. IT is huge out there, so it's like there are going to be so many more opportunities than there are out here in Arizona for me, and I think that's what gives me like so much motivation to like just really get on it, because I just feel like I really need to do this for myself, obviously. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. But those are some questions that I get a lot, is like, you know, what are you gonna do once school's over? What are you gonna do with your degree? That kind of stuff. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else I can update you guys with. That's just kind of been like one of the biggest updates that I have, is just like work and school. Let's get into some of these questions, shall we? The first question is actually from one of my friends, LG, so I'm gonna just show you guys that one. She said, right there, bam, she commented on like one of my videos. She was like, do you ever feel like you'll run out of different styles for makeup? And my answer to that is yeah, because I already do now as it is. Like, I'm not one who plays around with a lot of makeup, you guys. Like, I genuinely do like the same kind of look all the time. Like, I do something that's more neutral colors. I don't really like to do craziness. Like today I did darker makeup, and that was like a big thing for me, and it feels weird, and I'm just kind of over here like, why does it look so weird? But yeah, I don't really do a lot of different stuff, so I always feel like I run out of makeup looks. And I follow a lot of makeup things, so it's like I see these looks that I really want to do and I don't do them because I'm like, I can't do it, or I'm just not that good at makeup. Like, if we're being honest, you guys, like if we're being real here, I'm really not that good at it. Like, I watch all these girls on YouTube nowadays, or like just even like the quick little Instagram things, and I'm just like, dude, how the hell does she do that, you know? It's like crazy to me. But I feel like that's why a lot of you guys can kind of connect with me, because I'm more beginner level, and like if you guys want to, you know, start to learn how to do makeup, it's good to follow somebody who's kind of more beginner, right? Am I just trying to make myself feel better? I think I am. Okay, I have another one, and she actually gave me 2 questions, so we will get to that. Let's show that here, right there. Okay, what's your major and what would you like to do after graduating? Oh, hello, you're awesome. She said I was awesome, so that's why I said she's awesome. But that's so funny because I just answered this. But I'll basically tell you guys what my major is, because I don't think I said that. I'm currently in a master's program. It's a master's of science and technology. I'm going to open, I got 2 more people who actually said something on my Snapchat. I was really happy. I was like kind of like discouraged, because I was like, you guys, I get like so many people who watch my Snapchats, but I feel like nobody ever like says anything. I don't know why. I always be commenting people's Snapchats, like I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, but whatever. All right, so this is from Always Vanessa, right there. Okay.
Hi there. So tell me how traveling has made you feel, and tell us a little bit about the ones who do want to travel. What advice would you give us?
Girl, thank you. That was actually really cool. I feel like those big gurus who always have like a bunch of people like snapping them, Girl, you the best. You just made me feel so good. Okay, so how does traveling make me feel? It makes me feel amazing because I love seeing other parts of the world. I actually just recently got back from Mexico City, which was a crazy new experience for me because I've never like traveled anywhere in Mexico aside from like Rocky Point, which is super touristy, super Americanized. So I went deep into the heart of Mexico, into Mexico City, and I got to see so much culture. I got to see so many cool things. I seriously was like, oh my god, it was amazing, you guys. I can't even put into words how amazing it was because, like, one, I got to see the Frida Kahlo Museum, which was freaking amazing because me and my best friend have like seriously loved Frida Kahlo since we were like younger. We learned about her in school and we were always like super impressed with all of her artwork. Oh, I got to show you guys. I got a Frida Kahlo painting. Look how cool this is. It's obviously not an original, but they went and remade it and they sell these. Look at how cool this is. Seriously, so freaking awesome, you guys. So it was like a really cool experience because like I've always wanted to experience Frida Kahlo's artwork, and the fact that I got to do it in Mexico City in her old house was just like mind-blowing. And then I got to see the ancient pyramids and the ruins and all of that. That was freaking awesome. We went up to the top of the sun pyramid and we like put our hands up to the sky because you're supposed to be able to feel all the energy of the sun on your palms. That was amazing. We got to go out in Mexico. Like, it was just an awesome experience, and it made me feel like I wish that I would have grown up a lot more cultured, a lot more aware of the different types of like ethnic backgrounds that I have in me, you know. So like it just made me feel like super blessed to be part of such a beautiful culture, you know what I mean? As far as tips for traveling, don't ever tell yourself that you can't do it, because it's always possible. I'm still paying off my trip to Hong Kong, and that was like what, 2 years ago, so, or almost 2 years ago now. Don't ever say that you can't do it. You know, there's always going to be a way for you to do it. If you just put your mind to it, you'll always find a way to do it, and it's going to be so much like so much more worth it in the end. Like, the fact that you get to experience all of these amazing things definitely outweigh the fact that, like, oh my god, I'm going to be paying off like a $1,200 ticket or whatever for the next year and a half or something. Like, I don't even remember how much it was, but that trip was kind of expensive. But it's okay because, like I said, it's all worth it. For the rest of my life, I will have these memories of Hong Kong, and it was freaking amazing. If you get the chance to go out and travel, go for it. Take it. Don't ever let anything hold you back. I'm super excited because my friends and I are all planning a trip together. We're all gonna pick a place that we want to go, throw it in a hat, and randomly pull it out, and that's gonna be the next place we travel to. So fingers crossed mine gets picked because I really want to go to Spain. All right, and this will be the last one for today's video because this video is already like 1700 years long. But I got this Snapchat here, and it says, if you could be a professional at anything, what would it be? That's a really good question. If I could be a professional at anything in this world, I would want to be, I honestly would love to be like a top ranking professional in the IT field, because eventually one day I want to own my own business, or at least be a part of, you know, like a partner. I really want to own my own business, but I have to learn obviously every aspect of IT before I can start thinking about those things. But I wish that I could be like the top rank of the IT field that I choose, because that would be awesome. Like I said, I really like the field that I'm in, and I just think it would be awesome to be able to do that for the rest of my life, but obviously at a more professional, higher pay scale, you know what I'm saying? And obviously a lot more knowledge that comes along with it. So that was an awesome question. Thank you so much. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know I said that I was going to give you guys the winners of my contest, but I'm going to do that in another video because this video is super long, and I definitely don't want to cut out any of it because I think you guys deserve to know what's been going down. And I love the fact that we had some Snapchat questions in here. So, with all that being said, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video.